Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Karla Uribe, and I lead our accountant product strategy here at Intuit. A couple of months ago, we introduced the Intuit Accountant Suite, the platform we've been co-building with you. Our vision is to create one centralized place for firms of all sizes to manage their clients, firm, and team. Since launch, we've expanded the features and capabilities available. We've been listening closely to your feedback on where we can improve. We prioritized launching it to you early so we could keep accountant feedback at the core of our product roadmap. I know many of you have questions about plans and pricing, and we'll be sure to cover that clearly before we wrap up today. But now, I want to ground us on what the Intuit Accountant Suite is, how it's structured, and how easy it is to get started. Intuit Accountant Suite has two plans, Core and Accelerate. The Core plan includes all of the functionality currently available in QuickBooks Online Accountant, plus some additional features at no cost. You won't lose any functionality moving from QBOA to the Core plan. It will remain free, just like QBOA is today. Accelerate is our premium plan. In Accelerate, we have advanced features that we're continuing to build for your firm. For example, the AI-powered client insights, where you can see KPIs across your portfolio of clients and have a more complete view of where to spend your time. We also have optional advanced add-ons that can be added to either the Core or the Accelerate plan, like the new Books Closed beta experience. In a few months, we're also launching betas for scenario and capacity planning, a powerful new way to manage your team's time. With all of that in mind, here's a reminder of how you can try the Intuit Accountant Suite today. Log in as primary from your QuickBooks Online Accountant product, then go to the Gear menu, select Try Intuit Accountant Suite, and choose the right plan for your firm. It's a quick switch from QBOA that doesn't require any data migration. The Intuit Accountant Suite will feel familiar. It's a refreshed view designed to match the new QuickBooks look and feel. If you're managing multiple QBOA accounts, we have significantly improved the client transfer process in the Accountant Suite. You can easily move to consolidating your firm into one centralized account. Having all your clients and team members in one place helps you get the most of the new tools. With that, let's jump in so I can show you what we've been up to since launch. Starting with Client Insights. This is available with the Accelerate plan, which some of you saw earlier in Las Vegas or at our last virtual event in December. We previously demoed this experience with financial KPIs. And now we've expanded this feature to include a tax dashboard for Pro Connect and a few other data connections to improve your ability to get insights. This AI-powered experience is designed to bring together all of your client data so you can quickly spot trends, uncover issues, and identify opportunities to better advise your clients. Let's see what that looks like in practice. From Client Insights, let's open the Federal Client Tax Data Report. Here, you can tailor the view based on what matters the most, whether it's the tax year, a specific schedule, or any of your client custom fields, so the report reflects exactly how you work. You also have control over how the data is displayed. At any time, choose which additional columns to include, such as AGI or client age, or remove the ones you don't need. Simply drag and drop columns to reorder them. And of course, you can always rename the dashboard to whatever makes sense to you. We're continuing to add more data into the Client Insights experience with financial, bookkeeping, payroll, bill pay, and tax data. Client Insights works across service lines and provides a more complete view of clients' data. Now let's look at another way you can unlock powerful insights with the Intuit Accountant Suite. As you saw earlier in Nung's keynote, Intuit Intelligence, currently in beta, acts as your brainstorm partner, data analyst, and QuickBooks guide, surfacing key highlights, risks, and trends so you can spend more time on advisory work. What you saw in Nung's demo is available in Intuit Accountant Suite and works the same way as it does in your client's QuickBooks files. Let's go to the Intuit Intelligence experience. If you're a manager of the firm's books, you can ask questions to understand the health of the business, such as how many new clients have we added in the past 6 months, or What is our projected cash balance for the end of next month? And with the Accelerate plan, we've introduced a client picker, so you can ask questions about individual clients without navigating into their specific QuickBooks files. This reduces the need to context switch while also delivering insights right where you need them. To do this, simply select a client from the dropdown and ask your question, just like you've seen in Nung's demo earlier. In a few months, you'll be able to ask questions across all your clients at once. This is a powerful way to understand your firm and your client's data without switching between products, navigating multiple screens, or losing context. Now, let's talk about what's next in our Books Close add-on, which is in beta in both plans. Last time, we introduced how Books Close helps you manage and complete month-end close across all your clients in one place. Since our launch, we've continued to build on that with several exciting updates. First, we've launched multiple assignees. With this new experience, you can go into Books Close settings and easily assign a preparer, reviewer, and approver to each close. To better match your firm's team structure, you can customize role labels such as bookkeeper, manager, director, or whatever works for your team, just like you're seeing here. And with a simple click on Save, you're all set. Next, let's head over to templates. When you set up your Books Close template, you can assign each task to a role. To do that, let's click Make a Copy, give the template a name, and assign each task to a role. And just like that, your new template is ready to go. Now, let's onboard a new Books Close client and assign specific team members to each role. We'll automatically map each task to team member based on the assignment so you can complete onboarding with ease. And finally, if at any time you need to reassign a role to a different team member, you can bulk reassign all associated tasks in a single click. In addition to multiple assignees, we've also added custom close statuses, giving you the flexibility to align your close workflow with how your firm operates. For example, you can rename an existing status. You can also add a new status called Ready for Manager. Or you can remove a status, such as Blocked. Once your custom statuses are set up, they're available across all client closes, shown here on the File Review page, where you can change your status with a single click. Another exciting update to Books Close is the highly requested 1099 management feature. This lets you track vendors who are eligible for a 1099 but missing W-9 information right within your close workflow. When you receive a vendor's W-9, you can upload it directly, and it automatically syncs to your vendor's record in QuickBooks. Once uploaded, you can mark the vendor as resolved to clear your queue. You can also view the full vendor list. The 1099 management module helps you stay on top of your vendors throughout the year, so your January peak time is so much simpler. And last but not least, to support team collaboration, we've added team comments, so teams can work together directly within the Books Close experience. From the client's file review page, you can add comments directly in context, right on a specific transaction or task. You can tag a teammate and ask a question, and get the response right where the work is happening. Comments stay tied to the transaction or tasks, so you can also refer back to them in the context while you work. All of these updates help you close faster, stay aligned as a team, and keep everything in one place. Next, let's take a look at user groups, a brand new feature just launched as a beta this month that will be available in the Accelerate plan. This experience was built from your feedback around how time-consuming it can be to organize teams and manage permissions. User groups let you organize team members, assign clients, and set roles in bulk, so everyone always has the right access to the right clients. Let's take a look at how it works. To get started, go to User Groups under Teams and click Create New User Group. For this example, we'll create a group for an LA office. First, select the relevant team members you want to include. You can add them one by one or quickly search by name. The next step is to set a default role for each team member and choose the clients they have access to. Because user groups aren't mutually exclusive, users and clients can belong to multiple groups. If there are any conflicts with existing assignments, we'll flag them for you to review. Let's go ahead and resolve these conflicts. Once everything is looking good, go ahead and click Next. And just like that, your user group is created. Your team now has access to the selected clients with the roles that you defined. Now to the best part. Let's say a team member moves to the LA groups. Now you simply add them to the LA user groups, set the default role, and they'll automatically be granted access to all the right clients in the user group. And the same goes with clients. When you onboard a new client, just add them to the appropriate group and all the right users instantly get access. Removing users or clients works the same way. Instead of managing access individually, removing them from the group updates access automatically, with a few exceptions like primary client admins. And if you ever need to manage permissions one-off or create individual exceptions, you can still do that the same way you always have. To summarize, user groups make managing client access faster, simpler, and far less time-consuming. All right. So far, we've walked through the expanded features and new capabilities designed to help you manage your clients more efficiently. Let's now take a look at the new Training Manager dashboard. As a firm manager, you can now view and assign ProAdvisor Academy training to your team directly within the Accountant Suite. Let me show you an example. To assign training, select one or more employees and click Assign Learning. From there, you can view all available ProAdvisor Academy training. Let's assign QBO Level 2 to these 2 employees with a due date of March 15. When you click Next, you'll see a summary view. Submitting the assignment automatically checks prerequisites and sends notifications to your team for any newly assigned training. You can also track how your team is progressing by clicking the view on any individual row. Let's open Amy's profile. Here, you can see the training she's completed, what's currently in progress, and any overdue courses, so you can proactively follow up if needed. And finally, let's look at the experience from your team's perspective. As a staff accountant, I can see I have a new notification letting me know training has been assigned and is due by March 15th. Clicking the notification will take you to ProAdvisor Academy, where there are updated assigned courses and due dates clearly reflected in the updated dashboard. Also available now are courses on how to transition to the Intuit Accountant Suite. We know this is important to help make the move from QBOA. These courses are accessible through ProAdvisor in both QBOA and in the Accountant Suite. And we'll continue to add courses to make this transition seamless. We just saw a lot of updates, and everything I shared with you is either already live or will be rolling out in the next few weeks. We're continuing to build on all of these new experiences, including more exciting improvements to the ProAdvisor program. We're also continuing to learn from how you're using the platform and from your feedback that you're sharing with us. Now, before we wrap it up, I want to outline the plans and pricing for the Intuit Accountant Suite. First, as I mentioned before, the core plan is free and will remain free, just like QuickBooks Online Accountant is today. You won't lose any functionality moving from QBOA to the core plan. In fact, we've made things better with added features and experiences more centered around firm needs. For firms that want the more advanced tools, Accelerate is our premium plan, which will cost $149 a month. After the beta period, if you try Accelerate and it's not for you, you can move to Core at any time. Because we are investing so heavily in the new experiences, we will be discontinuing QuickBooks Online Accountant at the end of 2026. We will clearly communicate dates and send reminders with more details around this transition later in the year. In the meantime, if you have time to try the Accountant Suite, we encourage you to do so. If you want to see more information, take a moment to scan the QR code on the screen to learn more and see a summary of features, pricing, and optional advanced add-ons. Go explore the Intuit Accountant Suite and get a feel for the experience, seeing the value firsthand. We're excited about what's ahead and look forward to continuing to build alongside you. Thank you for your time today and your continued partnership.